Hello, crafty friends. My name's Alicia, but you can call me Crafty Al. And happy 10th anniversary to me here on YouTube. This is the last day, the final day, the 10th day of my surprise Advent live stream series. If you have been here all 10 days, whether live or on replay, over in the chatter box, put a 10, and down in the comment on replay, put a 10 as well. I do have a poll up for my live chatterboxers. I want to know, what is your favorite part about my live stream series? That sounds so weird, pluralize if that's correct. Type 1 if it's the Chatterbox community. Type 2 if it's the polls or helping make decisions. Type 3 if it's the chance to win my creation or the lousy sticker. And then 4 if it's something else. And if it is 4, let us know over in the Chatterbox. Now, if you're here on replay, I want to know, what is your favorite thing about either watching the replays, or if you do get to join us on live stream, let me know in the comment section below, and make sure to include the hashtag replay, and I will pull some of those names to go into the bubblegum bonus wheel. Speaking of that, the first thing I want to get to is just some finalization things, because I will get asked this a lot, so I can just tell them to refer to the beginning of this video. You have until June 20th to leave your comments for the bonus prizes and for your hashtag replays to get into the bubblegum bonus machine. Yes, that was too many bonuses. I will be back, I hopefully within a week of the end date of the 20th. I hope to be back by the 27th with the recap and giveaway rules video. And that will tell you all about how to enter those words for that grand prize if you are eligible. Now, if you are not seeing a video by the 28th, check my videos tab. Also, make sure that you are subscribed to my email list, and you can do that by clicking on the link in the description box below. It says like join my or get my updates in your inbox, something like that. Also, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and you have rang the bell and turned on all notifications. Make sure that you allow YouTube to send you those notifications, whether you want them by email or like a push notification on your mobile device. And then like join the Facebook group. I will post there. I will be making it well known when that video is ready, because once it goes live, you will have a week to submit your words, submit the form for the giveaway. And then I will plan the live winner announcement. So again, I would make sure you are subscribed to email, because I will definitely be sending out notices through there. Also, a big thank you to all of the sponsors of this series, including the awesome subscribers. Let me hide this real quick so we can get the full effect. The awesome subscribers who are the ones who sent in the packages for me to open every day and get crafty during this series. Without them, the series would not have happened. So let's give them a big round of applause over in the chatter box. And to the companies I reach out to for the daily bonus prizes. I was so honored that they would donate the gift certificates, or Carmen got the idea rolling when she said she had a couple extra of the stamps that she sent me to use. So I hope you're enjoying that. Good luck to everybody who is able to and enters. Again, I will be announcing the winners of these prizes in that recap and giveaway rules video as well. So that's why you need to have your comments in by the 20th at midnight. Oh wait, no, let's do this one first, because I think I did see Jay in the chat. I think he'll like this. I updated the little tip jar and membership graphic. And if you look real closely here in the middle, yesterday, Jay donated some to my Crispy Diet Coke Fund. And he also said I could get my kitties a treat. So if you see right here over on the right edge of the cup, I have added a cat just for Jay. So hopefully that was fun. Updated the tip jar. I had to make everybody's name a little smaller because it's filling up so much, friends. Thank you. And over on memberships, we had they were mostly gifted, friends. We had 39 either gifted or new members join during the live stream. That is amazing. So thank you to everybody who gifted those. Um, Thank you if you became a member. And if you are still considering becoming a member, you can click on the join button below this video. It does not automatically sign you up for membership. It just shows you the different levels and the different prices. And speaking of memberships, Suzanne, Barron's mom, who has gifted many of these, she just gifted the 40th membership, and that went to Denise T. Oh, and Jay just gifted 5 more. Let's see who those went to. Those went to, oh, Brian, BD Crafts and More, Laura P, PDX Paranormal, Skolex, and Dennis W. Congratulations. Oh my goodness. And Lisa. Lisa just gifted 5. Oh my, wow. We're over our 50 now, I think. Yes, we just hit 50, you guys, right? That is awesome. Thank you. So Lisa's went to Randy M, 777 Lab, Annette H, Chow, oh Chow, yay, and Nikki G. Thank you so much, you guys. Let me remove this. Thank you so very much for gifting those. Hopefully our new members enjoy it. If you are one of those lucky ones who just got a gifted membership, check out the membership tab when we're done here. Scroll to the bottom and you will find the current links or the newest links to the current perks. So, oh, I got another one to thank you, and then we'll do our sound effects. Oh my goodness. Brenda D, thank you so much. Norma, thank you. Oh, they are going to love this. Let me here. I'm gonna make this screen bigger so I can tell you who went those. Brenda's went to Mel's Faves, Sweet Jeanette, Meg's, Gwen, Jen Anion. Sorry, I butchered that one. The delightful. Oh wait, no, not Sweet Jeanette. She was already here. She just happened to be in it. I thought she was already a member. So it went to Mel's Faves, Meg's, Gwen, the delightful crafter, and Tara M. And then Norma's went to Susie Q, Treva, Crafts and Hauls with Layla, Gwen, and Robin. Thank you guys all so much. That is so fantastic. And now my little membership area is going to explode. I will have to update it for that recap and giveaway rules video. Let's see. And let's do a few of these. Kimberly, if you're here, get ready.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys so much. That is so kind. Yes, I just saw what it. Yes, Stephanie says that theater of new members will be sold out. It definitely is. It is exploding, and Kimberly is here. She likes my thank you very much. All right, guys. Can you believe we made it through almost 10 days? I will tell you, yesterday afternoon, I didn't think I was going to make it through. I told you I had to voice over that video that was due, and I think I made myself sick by not getting sleep. So as soon as it was done, which it took me at least 2 hours to voice over a 12-minute video. So that was fun. I took a nap. And today I have an Alani. Oh, I got to get that. Let's get the poll back up in case you're just getting in here. Make sure, guys, that you've smashed the like button, given this video your stamp of approval. And if you have a crafty friend who is maybe off work today since it's Saturday, why don't you share the link with them and they can come and join us? Because I did see oh, here. Yeah, I was going to say, Julie left a comment. Happy anniversary. She's happy she discovered me through a friend, wishing me many more great years ahead. Thank you, Julie. So glad that you're here and you are new. Catherine, we will be thinking about you, friend. Take care of yourself. And Terry, what did I do? Good morning, crafties. Have really enjoyed the surprise event. Everyone that submitted a package rocked it, as did Alicia. I don't know about me rocking it, but definitely those subscribers who sent in the packages wouldn't have been a series without you. So thanks again so much. Thank you, Stephanie, for the super sticker. Thank you, thank you. And any virtual tips, if you do it through PayPal, which I have a link in the description box or here, they are going to, unless otherwise noted, they will be going to my shipping and concert souvenirs and travel fund.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Stephanie. And thank you for your help, and Carmen and Teresa moderating and helping in the chat when I needed it. It is always appreciated. All right, guys. The chat once again has flown by, so I need you to please remember, if you have a question specifically for me during the live stream, put question in all caps in front of your message. If you need my attention for something like my mic's off, my camera's frozen, my background's on fire, then I want you to put Crafty Al in all caps. When I look over those first words in all caps, they jump out at me, okay? And it's easy for me to see those. Now, if they're just general questions, you can definitely just ask the friendly people over in the chatter box and they will help you out. Aw. Kristen just sent me $15 for more crispy Diet Cokes. I'm going to be enjoying those. I'm going to need those this coming week as I get caught up on everything that I couldn't get done in the afternoon during my series. Thank you so much. And speaking of Kristen, I know that you're going to be in and out, maybe because of traveling. So why don't we go ahead and see what Kristen sent in, because she is our final package. Is that okay with everyone? All right. So she has some pretty rainbow wrapping paper that I got my hair on. And yes, she is, oh, wait, I guess, yeah, she just did that. So she is at Kmato. Hopefully I'm pronouncing the last part of that. Maybe it's Kmato. I think maybe I hear Mary Gunn say it, Kmato, and that's just what I do. All right, let's see. Give me some drum rolls over in the chat. Oh, it's a little rainbow bag. That was so fun. Oh, speaking of this, I just saw Linda ask Paula if her power's back on. It is kind of stormy and rainy here, mostly rain right now, but hopefully the power won't go off while we're getting together. Are we ready? I'll do the drum roll again. I forgot to have you guys guess what it is. You know what? We're just going for it so Kristen doesn't miss it. Ooh, okay, so everybody who has been guessing embossing folders this week, well, we had one yesterday. We had a lot of embossing folder guesses. So here we have some Christmas items and then some viney berries. Give me some suggestions over in the chat, over in the chatter box, or if you're on replay, what would you do with these? And here we go. We have a graphic of what they look like. So these came from, is it Crafter's Companion? Yes. All right, I love some embossing. I think that I might have to do the distressing today, the sanding. Yep, right we go. There we go, Erica. I think I am gonna do it today. Oh, and if you missed yesterday, speaking of Erica, so Erica gave me a great idea for a splatter box. If you missed yesterday, check out what I created from a little TE shipping box. It's one of the smaller ones, about 6 by 9. I taped the sides up straight, cut off most of the front, angled the sides, and then the splatter shield. You guys, that worked like a charm. Totally suggest that you make one of these. And speaking of that, I did update the visual supply list. You guys wanted me to add the clear cardstock. So if you go over here and scroll down, it is right here. I call it clear cardstock. And below the link, which is at Amazon, I tell you the ones that I prefer. I like the 10 mil with tissue for clear card bases, and for like that splatter shield or shaker windows, I get the 5 mil with tissue. Now you don't have to have the tissue between it, but I always think that keeps it from getting scratched. Just helps a little bit more with the scratch. with the scratching. So you can check that out. The visual supply list is linked in the description box below at the top of my related products list. Okay. All right. Kristen says, Crafty, Alan, Crafty, it's time for her to get going on her drive. She'll check in with everyone once I get there. Safe travels, Kristen. And hopefully by the time you get to where you're going, we will have something made or something close to it. Oh, rainbow vines. I like that. Let me see what you guys have suggested. Oh, let's do that. Put these here. Yeah, I should have used an alcohol wipe. Here, I got to go over here. I should have used an alcohol wipe. Yesterday, I just used paper towel, and I do need to go back in and clean that. Let's see. I think I will do the sanding. Jessica, you know, I was thinking this morning that I have a whole bunch of scraps in the colors of the palette left. The sanding really won't work because, you know, the core has to be white, but I do like that because then I could use up some of, so I have all of these scraps that I got ready, and if we did just like covered the background in those. So let's do our first poll, guys. Get your poll lights out in the chat. If you are new to my live streams, we love to do polls here so you can help me make design decisions. And we put our poll lights in the chat. So if you are a subscriber, you can go to the emoji keyboard and start typing in POL, and it will bring up a little red light. If you're a member, you have an array of colorful lights that you can put in the chat. Here's what you're looking like for the red one. Unfortunately, the member ones, they just show up as words for me on screen. So you can get those in the chat. And what we're going to vote on, should I do like a strippy background, you know, where I'll just cut like strips of cardstock and lay them out over, well, just actually a white piece of paper that I'll cut down so I have something thin to adhere it to. Or should I do ink blending and sanding, which I talked about yesterday, because then after it dries, if you sand it, the white area shows through on the through where you sand it off at. So let's, oh wait, first we gotta stop. What is your favorite part? So, oops. Pretty overwhelming. 67% of you enjoy the Chatterbox community the most. I would have to agree with you. I enjoy that part too. Seeing you all just become family during these live streams. We always, some of you are here for every Advent series, and then others of you join us and you become like family too. So I'm glad that you enjoy that part. All righty, let's go ahead, get the poll ready. It is going to be what type of background? And will it be scrappy strips using what I have here? Or will it be ink blending and sanding? All righty. Let me get that done, and I will give you a couple minutes to vote on that, and I will play you some music. I hope you don't miss my music when we're no longer getting together every day. that song is perfectly timed, friends. Let's see which option is the winner. With 59%, we will be doing scrappy strips. And I almost wonder if I should do a separate strip when I emboss, like, I think I'll probably do the viney leaves when I emboss that, just so it can kind of stand out. I guess we could try embossing it on the background, and if it doesn't show up enough, we could do it on another one. All right, guys, so all I'm going to do is get out my trimmer and just start cutting some skull caps. And for now to know, let's see. So I'm going to do 1/4 inch. And I want to know if these will go. Yes, they're big enough to, well, are they big enough to go at an angle? Barely, but I think it will work. So for now, I'm just going to cut like 3 of each color, as well as we use the not too shabby pattern paper one day. I'll cut some strips of that. And then I think I have some room to cut our holographic white from too. And that way it's like all the creations together as one. It's like the scraps from what we've done already will be on this final postcard, which somebody at the end of the stream will win. And I could probably turn off that pole light. Stephanie said I could always do a sanded strip on top. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Erica says, thank you for this community, Alicia. Well, you guys do create it. A great place for people to find connection through our love of card making. I agree. I am glad that everyone has fun. Okay, so 3 of that. Ooh, I don't know. So that is not going to be long enough to cut from. Well, we could maybe put it in the corner. So I'll cut a couple, and then maybe this will have to be at the beginning and the end. Oh, yes. Thank you for the reminder, Serena. I will get some of that out. Maybe, you know what? Let's just do that instead, since these aren't quite long enough. I'm glad I looked up. All right. Because we have, let's bring back in our color palette. So this is, wow, that one's perfect. There is some red in there. Gosh, you know what? I think I'm going to use that one since it's already cut. I won't cut into anything new. I'm going to use this one because it has all of our colors, and I can even do a couple on the back. Is anybody crafting along today? I think I saw a couple of you were making your craft roulette cards. I did stop by once I woke up last night and hung out and chatted a bit. I think Sire got some pretty good parameters. So hopefully a lot of you are playing along. Yeah, I guess feel free to talk amongst yourself while I get everything cut down. This is going to take a little bit. You know what? I kind of have these scattered, but because I want to have easy piles in the order I put them on later, I am going to go ahead and make them into piles now. That way I won't have to dig through them. And you could always add adhesive to the back of these if you wanted to make it easier. I will not be able to hold this one anymore. So for that, I just bring in some removable tape, get it lined up, and then I have the tape hold the left edge down for me. And then I can just keep reusing this piece for as long as I need to cut. Put that right there. All right, what other colors? We need the green. Ooh, I don't know if I'll be able to get 3 out of that blue. Oh, and don't forget, we will take a look later, but if you are inspired to play along, I do have a special album over in my Facebook group. And if you're not yet a member, at the very bottom of the description box below, you can go over there. There's a link to my Facebook group. You'll need to answer some questions, agree to the group rules, and then it will automatically let you in. And then in the media and then the albums section, I have a special album just for creations that are inspired by what I either open or what I create. You do not have to have the product that I get each day, but like maybe today you have some strippy embossing folders, or maybe you want to cut up some of your scraps and make a background like I'm going to do. Oh, Mickey, no, that is not it. Thank you for the heads up. I will run over there real quick and get it. If you click on, hopefully I updated one of them. Is either of them? Nope. Okay, Mickey, if you click on, don't click on the picture here. Let me go ahead and show you. So you can click on the picture, it's linked, but that one does go to 12 by 12 cardstock shop. If you click on the AMZ down here, it takes you to the actual product. Sorry about that. I will fix that later. Thank you, Michelle. Make sure if you're coming in, you say hey and where you're watching from, and smash that like button. Let's see, right now I'm just cutting up strips to make a background because Kristen sent in these fun like border embossing folders that we're going to use. Yes, you could go over there and search for it. If you would, though, use my link. It is an affiliate link. So if you do make a purchase, it's no extra cost to you, and I make a small portion of it. So that just helps me out. I actually have I've made a little bit of money this month on Amazon. Usually I make about $5. All right. Got those. What other color do we got? The red. Oh, the orange. Oh, you know what? I added some the shimmery stuff to that. I'm just going to use that. But before I do, I'm gonna cut this edge to be even. And then we'll have a couple pieces that shine. I'm gonna get out the white shiny. I know a couple of you have done it in the photo in the Facebook album. I want to put some of like the shattered glass or the star holographic laminate on some paper and cardstock too. All right, I think, okay, got red, the orange, green, both the blues and the purple, and then the white shiny, and that. All right, now I'm not going to put it on here because then I have to cut through 2 layers of cardstock. So what I'm going to do is just cut a scrap of printer paper out from my recycle bin down to this size, which is about 3.5 by 4 3/4. So here, I had printed out when I made our Crafty stickers. I'm going to cut that out to use it. And then I hope to, in the next couple of weeks, be able to actually make some. Oh, let's take a hydration break. I know Alani's not hydrating me, but the caffeine will be nice. And a like check. You guys, ooh, nice. We have 97 likes. There are a little over 100 of you here watching. I know some friends have came and went, so please smash that like button if you have not yet already. Even if you're just quietly watching, I would love for you to do that. Thank you. Mm. Oh, Roxy said she went on Amazon today and the less expensive scan and cut was 15% off. Not sure if a Prime pre-special or not. Nice. Like, hopefully they might have something too. If they do have the electric one or like the one with the automatic blade, I would definitely, I don't know what the difference is between having to do your own settings and the one that figures it out, but if you can swing the one that figures out the settings, I would do that. Highly recommend it. Love the scan and cut because of that. I only continue to use my Silhouette just because I'm more familiar with it. I upgraded the design software on that, so I love that automatic blade. Even though the Silhouette says it's automatic, that just means it turns it to whatever length you need. This one actually hooks into the cardstock somehow, figures out what settings to use, and then does it for you. It is amazing. I have the where was it at? I have the SDX 125. Okay, I want to glue on my glass board. Oh my gosh, you guys. I forgot to tell you about today's bonus prize. Let's talk about that. I remembered Glassboard because yesterday Glassboard Studio is giving us a $100 gift certificate today. Our bonus prize sponsor is, if you're on my email list, you already saw this. Today, you guys, drum roll, please. Let's get a drum roll over in the chat. Gina K Designs has also given me a $100 gift certificate to give to one of my lucky viewers. This is going to be worldwide. Please keep in mind if your shipping will come out of that. I'm pretty sure though, if you're in the US, you're going to qualify for free shipping with that amount. But if you are international, your shipping costs will come out of that, and you're responsible for any customs or duties or fees that you incur on your end. I know, awesome. I know. She was so generous. Okay, so to enter to win the Gina K Designs $100 gift certificate, after this video is over, you are going to go peruse her website, which I do have an affiliate link for her company, her store, down in the description box below. Again, it does not cost you anything extra to use those. If you do happen to go over and decide you need something now, then I will make a small portion of the sale. And if in the future you want something from Gina K Designs, you can come back to the description box of any of my videos and find my link to her online store. But you're going to go over there, you're going to peruse, you're going to look around and see what you might buy with that $100 gift certificate. I know that I have a wish list, a shopping list, and then you're going to come back to this video, leave a comment in the comment section below with at least 2 specific items you are going to put in your cart. You can't just say her inks, her cardstock, her stamps. You got to tell me what color inks, what color cardstock, which stamp set. And then you have to leave in that comment, it cannot be separate, hashtag Gina K Designs, exactly like it shows on the graphic on screen. That's how I'm going to know you want to be entered into the drawing for that. You can only win 1 gift certificate during those 10 bonus prize giveaways. So keep that in mind. You know, if Some of them are US only, so make sure you can leave your comment with your answers, but just don't put the hashtag, okay? Catherine, yes, she is having another one this year. I think she said that they would be going up for sale in November. So you can go over. She has a Facebook group and she's been doing some updates and doing polls if you think you're going to order one or not. So make sure to do that. Yeah, so leave the comment by the 20th, and then I will do those drawings and announce the winners on the recap and giveaway rules video. Oh, Heidi says, thank you for my favorite dirty soda bar recipes PDF. You are welcome. I'm glad you are enjoying it. I have it printed and laminated up in my little syrup carousel. So I have so many syrups for my dirty sodas that I have like a carousel, and I even have more than fit in it. So they're kind of smashed in there, but I keep my laminated dirty soda bar recipes right up there in case I want to try something new. But honestly, most of the time I do like a diet clear soda with peach, pineapple, and strawberry and some creamer. But I do switch it up every once in a while. All right. If I missed anybody's question, let me know. Shannon says she's that way with Skitty syrups for her coffee. Yeah, it's like you find, like, you see another recipe online, you're like, oh, I got to get that syrup and try it. All right, welcome to anybody new who is dropping in. Welcome, Linda. All right, guys, we gotta get these strips put on here, but I'm gonna bring in my glass board just because that'll be easy to clean adhesive off of later, because I know I'm going to be getting messy with this. And I think what I'm going to do is just put these up here in the same order, basically from the color cube card. And then I'll sneak in the pattern paper and the shiny white somewhere in there. I think I'll do the pattern paper here. And see which blue comes next. Serena says, oh, Serena, you are correct. I did not update Nightbot for today. So Gina K's, I will fix that the next time we do a poll. You are correct. Thank you for that heads up. Her site is linked in that description box below too, underneath the bonus prize sponsors. So that one should be correct. Nikki says, this might be for our audience. Do you know the difference between 85S and 85C? I'm going to guess that is the scan and cut, and I do not. I just know I have the SDX 125, and I bought that because of that auto blade. If anybody in the chat has one of those, if you could let her know, please. Okay, where's my scrap of paper? Here it is. Oh, I forgot to bring in my white ones. So I think I'll just put those at the beginning. And because my, well, I'm going to start with the pattern paper. I'm just going to start in the middle and make sure that this angle will work for the rest of my strips too. So I'm going to scoot this down. I think I probably cut too many strips. I'm just going to sit that one there and then glue this one right next to it so I get that first angle correct where everything should fit. Mom Full of Joy said she noticed on Pink and Main only part of it was highlighted in blue. I think the and sign messed it up. Will that affect the drawing? No, I think that is only on your end if you're talking about the hashtag. They all look fine on my end in the background. They just come through as text. So these first two are going to be the most important to get correct. You just want to make sure now that the next one butts right up against the first one. So you try not to have the white background paper peeking through. Just put it on there, and with the liquid glue, you can just slide it right up next to that other one. That is for sure, Arlene. She says I need a 40-acre field, under my videos for links. No kidding. I actually, like like when I talked about being on Craft Roulette last week, I did not even have space to add a link to my appearance because I have so much down there. And it lets you have something like 5,000 characters. I'm like writing a novel down there. That's too why I use that visual supply list. Then I don't have to keep adding stuff to that. I can just add it over there. Carrie said this is motivating her to use the combo club for TE with the new strips. Carrie, can you believe I did not get the combo club this year? So I'm not sure what it is, but I bet it is fabulous. But I'm glad that you're going to give this a try. Oh, that's a good idea too, Vicky. Actually, that's probably a better idea. She said put the glue on the white background so no glue overhang. Yeah. See, I need you right here to just tell me that, knock some sense into me. I'll try that from now on. That is true here. I wanted to do it on here. I wanted to do it on here so I could clean the glue off. I know, right? I couldn't believe it. All right. Okay, so I did the left half, so I'm going to go over here and do the other colors, and let's work smarter, not harder. That's what I always tell my daughter. And now one of these blues, I went ahead and cut it, but the end has a little cutout of it, so I'm just going to make sure for this first one that I use one of my longest ones. And then I can fill in the ends with that if I need to. Yes, you could use double-sided tape. Ooh, see here, we got some. Okay, that's what I wanted to avoid. I don't know if you can see it, but there is some white there. So maybe that's where I'll put my embossed strip. Either these were not, yeah, I don't think this was a straight edge here on this blue one. Darn it. Oh, wait. It's hard for me to remember to put it on the paper itself. I'm so used to gluing the pieces. And now I'll start over with this in order. Do you see me reach to add the glue to this piece every time? Can you see that? Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Oh, I already glued that down. Oh, goodness. I should have wiped that off. Oh, gosh. All right. Orange. I should have probably cut this a little larger. I cut it exactly the size of that postcard die. I have to make sure I line that up very carefully. Mickey has a question. This is what the item list says, the included Scan and Cut DX auto blade and auto blade holder. It might be what I would suggest if there's a specific model number, look it up here on YouTube and see if anybody uses it. Again, I've only had this one and I don't really make videos on it or test it out. Like the Papered Chef here on YouTube is really good. Stephanie says she refilled her glue bottle for the glue press this morning and her current bottle is already showing signs of strain again. Oh no. Number one broke after many refills and everything got messy. Oh no. I haven't had issues like with the bottle itself. Yeah, mine looks okay. I will have to check that out next time, but so far it looks okay. I just know that when it gets kind of low, it gets harder for me to get the glue out. And I'm going to go ahead and just trim off most of this in case I need a little piece for the other side. Itty bitty piece here. Now, let's go back. I'm going to go to the white, and this one would be behind it. Once this dries, I am going, or once I have all these on, I'm going to give it some extra time to dry, and then I'm going to go fix Nightbot for the Gina K link. Ooh, it's going to end, I think. Ooh, there's a little bit, just the smallest white corner there left over, but I'm not going to worry it. Seriously, nothing will stick to that. I'm gonna go ahead. Yes, can you see the shine on some of those pieces? Look how fun that is. So I'm going to let you look at that while I go fix Nightbot, okay? I will play you some music while I do this. Oh, I just had to go to YouTube, you guys, and it says here, I gotta screenshot this. New achievement, congrats on your 10th anniversary. Oh gosh, what did I do? I just want to screenshot that real quick in case it goes away later. Hydrate, smash the like button if you have not already given this video your stamp of approval. All right, that should be all up updated now, guys. Thank you for the heads up again on that. Tamara says she is amazed at how many talented card makers there are here. I agree. It is so fun to go through the gallery. And speaking of that, thank you, Linda, for the congratulations. Speaking of that, yes, Stephanie, I will share that on Facebook. Speaking of Facebook too, let's go ahead and go over and look at the album. And we'll see if we have any new posts today. So again, the group is linked at the very bottom of the description box below. And if you go over there, you're going to click on media and then albums. And this very first one, now this will move on as I add more albums, but right now it is the first. So let's go in there. And I always like to refresh this to make sure we get the newest, but just look at all of these. I hope if you have time, you will go through these and leave some love, give a heart on what everybody is creating. Let's see if I remember where we were at yesterday. I believe it was Suzanne's kitty cat. So that was the day from day 9. Also day 9 is Carrie. Oh, so she did some like scrappy strips together, inspired by the heart. And then she did some embossing in the background as well. And I see Arlene has left her some love there in the comments. And Arlene is up next. So she has a beautifully embossed frame with a sentiment in the middle. I love, are those splatters, Arlene? It's lovely. Stephanie, this is her day 1. That is great. I love that pattern paper. It looks like there's wood grain in the background too. Beautiful. Day 5, Stephanie, she has have a quacking day. I think that's probably the day I use the geese, right? Love it. Oh, and then for day 8, when we had our little stargazer girl, I like the little bunny looking up there. So cute. And Arlene says, yes, so many fun splatters. Ooh, this is nice. Tamra, I believe maybe she was just right in the chat. I'm going to guess it was inspired by yesterday, day 9. Please make sure you can put like day 9 and your YouTube username on the photo. Otherwise, if you cannot put it in the description when you upload it, like if you upload it from mobile, go ahead and leave a comment so that we know. But I'm going to guess that's yesterday because we had the heart and the embossing. And then another one from Tamra on, well, maybe this one was yesterday. So because we had the thing in the center. I love it. I love that little gnome there. It looks like maybe it's a card with a cutout to the inside. Oh, those are so fun, guys. Keep those coming. And again, you do not have to have the same products that I'm using. Just be inspired by what we're creating together here. Let's go ahead. I bet this is dry. Ooh, I did leave my glue press right out there in the open. I'm going to put that in the holder. For some reason, I can never get that holder just right. But now what I'm going to do, I am bringing in my longer handled nonstick scissors, and I'm going to do my best to just cut right along that printer paper. And then what I think I'll do for the embossed piece, I think I'll just emboss that on a strip of white cardstock. And then you guys, some of you have been saying, to like, instead of sanding it, like run a ink pad across the top. I guess we could do a colored cardstock and do white ink. Otherwise, we could do white cardstock and then run a colored ink over the top. And if I'm going to use the vines, maybe the green or something. But here that is. So it's got some extra shine in there. Looks like Stephanie got a splatter box here, maybe. She said she found a clear shoebox with a lid attached. Perfect to do her splattering from now on. Worked like a charm, wiped right off. Excellent. I just love our new splatter boxes, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to get out my TE stitched A2 layer stacklets, and I've been using the 3rd from the largest for these. And again, I should have cut my piece of white cardstock a tad larger than I needed, but I'm going to go ahead and use some removable tape to hold this in place. Here we go. Now the Gina K Designs one's popping up. So go check her store out after we're done and find yourself some goodness, some crafty goodness. Now this is when I'll throw away my tape, when it like breaks on there. Otherwise I keep it and just keep reusing it if it comes off in the one piece. But when you have two layers like this, it is more likely to break just because of the extra pressure. That one worked. It had a little trouble getting through the ones with holographic. Here we go, and then we have the stitching detail. Now, next pole, friends. Get your pole. Oh, I did flip it over. Get your pole lights out. What I want to know. Oh, Kimberly, yes. I actually have. Why won't it pop up? Kimberly says, when was the last time we did a subscriber update on my rainbow board? Kimberly, we will actually be updating today because I have a fun number. I'm going to show you my board, and then I want people in the chat to guess what my number might be. So we were at, last time we updated, 44,804. If you've been around here long, you know that I enjoy some types of numbers. So put your guesses over in the chat what you think we might be switching this to today. I was hoping I would catch it. All right, no, I didn't go over, oh, I didn't go over 45,000, Erica. Yep. Wait, Erica thought 45,000. I did not break that. Amy got it. You know, I love those numbers that read the same backwards and forwards. And I know that there's some kind of name for it because the last time I shared, you guys all told me, yeah, a lot of you know. Yep. We will update that though later. I'll have to make sure it's still there. Like yesterday it reached it, and then last night it was one under, and this morning it was there again. So we're just going to call it that number. Okay, we were going to talk about a poll, you guys. So should I emboss the vines? Should I emboss it on white cardstock and run like maybe the green ink over the top? Or should I emboss it on green cardstock and run the white ink over the top? So I'm going to go with the white cardstock. So either white or green for the cardstock. So let me get that poll ready. Cardstock color. No, or not put cardstock color. So white cardstock with green ink or green cardstock with white ink. Alrighty, guys, get your votes in. If you are here live, you're going to type in 1 for white cardstock, 2 for green cardstock. You still have almost 2 minutes to make a decision and vote. I will here. Let me see if I have a little scrap of white I can put up next to it, and a little scrap of green. So here it would be like a strip of white or a strip of green. So get your votes in. I will play a little music. 55%, we will do white cardstock with a green ink. So let me cut a, you know what? I probably should have waited to cut this until I could have that on there. It won't have the stitching. Well, I guess maybe I can add the stitching if I just cut the ends with this. Okay. I'm going to do it a little bit longer than what we need. So this is at least 5.5 inches. So I'm going to cut a little scrap of cardstock that is 1.5 by 5. Wait, yeah, that's long enough, right? Yes. I'm just going to put it right up in the top there because I have to trim a little off. Oh, Jessica says, huge congrats on my 10-year anniversary. She just sent a little cash for my tip jar. Thank you so much, Jessica. I appreciate that. You will be added to the tip jar graphic for my recap and giveaway rules video. Thank you. Let's get it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jessica. All right, let me see if I remember how the standard embossing folders work. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. That is super pretty. I like that. And then I'm going to get out this ink pad, as well as a few others fell. And when you do this, you want to be kind of careful. Don't press down too hard and get the ink on the edges. You just want to kind of glide across the top. This is probably why I avoid this, because I like a heavy hand, friends. I'm just going to... Yeah, see how I have it on the edges, but I think we'll be okay. In fact, I think I'm getting more on the edges than on the embossing. It's a little weathered. All right. Stephanie, I could refer to my notebook if I made one, but you know I haven't. All right. I want to put in maybe a little. I probably should not do this. This is probably asking for trouble, but just give it some blue green. Oh. Yeah, maybe that should, yes, Kimberly, I think I will do that. I'm going to put it right along the edges. That way it's supposed to look kind of distressed, right? Oh, you know what? I need to cut this first though too before I do the ends. Uh-oh, turn the pad, do the middle only. Turn the pad around to go down the middle only. Should I try that again? I do have Marilyn. Oh, she has her 5-month, but she says she's been subscribed for much longer. Thank you, Marilyn, for being a subscriber and a member. All right. I'm going to redo that one, friends. We'll try the middle of the thing. And I saw Kimberly said to use a brayer. I'll see if I can find mine. I know where it was the last time I looked. I don't know if we deserve a fail, but I'll give it to you. And I'll do another one and then we'll see which one we like best, okay? I Carmen said she thought I was going to ink blend and then sand. So we did a poll. I can't remember what it said now, but white cardstock, or embossing and then inking over the top. Stephanie has been a member for over 2 years now, going on 3. Kristen says, what about some sort of dauber? I think with a dauber too, I would get it around the leaves. You gotta kind of like keep it flat. And with a dauber, I like to get a little heavy handed as well. We'll try this. We'll try the middle of, well, here, you know what? I'll try the brayer first. If I can, yep, I see it over there. I'll try that one first. I just think like some of the edges are kind of, see how, I don't know, it's not completely flat, but I'll try that one. Craft-a-lanch. I need a noise for I need a sound effect for a craft-a-lanch. All right. Oh gosh. I'm just gonna try to go over the whole thing. Oh man. Gosh, I love the way it looks on the leaves, guys, but then yeah, like the sides of the paper kind of come up. But man, those leaves look good. Lisa, I don't mind getting messy, but that might be a bit too far for me. Oh my gosh, I just took a drink of my pink slush and it went all over my face. I'm glad I didn't do that on camera. It was kind of like the splatter the other day. Okay, guys, get your pole lights out. Because I kind of do like that one that I just did, even though it kind of got over the edges. But get your pole lights out. We're going to do 1 or 2, okay? Just super quick poll. 1 minute. 1, 2. There we go. Create. Okay. All right. Now you'll need to put in your numbers. I saw some of you already voting. Make sure. Yep. There you go. You can vote now. And I almost think, well, I was going to say maybe put like a mat on it, but I don't know if I'll be able to. I think the green on the edges is okay. Alrighty. Oh, we have a little time for music, about 30 seconds. Guys, let's see which option you guys chose. With what was 75%, we will do this one. I agree. I'm going with that one too. And guess what time it is, friends? Let me know over in the chat. What time is it besides showtime? Let me know. Let me know. Yes. Secret word time. Get out your tracker, friends. if you are eligible to enter for the grand prize, get your tracker out, get ready to write down today's secret word. Remember, these are secret words. Do not give it away in the chat. Do not share with other people. I want those of you who are here watching and listening to be the ones who get to be entered into that grand prize giveaway, which is all the goodies I've gotten to work with during this series. We'll take a look at all of those when we are done. But if you do not have a tracker, you can check out the description box below. There's a link there, and there's also a link on that visual supply list. Today's word is going to go right over here in the day 10 spot right here, and it is going to be vines, VINES, in honor of our little embossed vines. Remember, you don't necessarily have to spell that correctly on the final form, but that way you know what I said, especially with today's word. That could have been some different words too. Alrighty. Let's get this. Wait, no, first, before I put it onto the background, I am going to run it through the die cutter because it is a little longer than I needed, just so I can get those stitched lines on there. It got so quiet. Tamara, I get all my music just because I know it's safe for YouTube, right in the YouTube, like Creator Studio, or what do they call that? YouTube has music. Some you have to pay for, others you have a free license. And then YouTube, because it knows the songs, it automatically puts whatever stuff I need for legal reasons below the video. And I always choose like the ones that it's free licensing. So probably ones that you hear a lot of places. And now the stitching is at the top and the bottom, so it makes it look like we cut that all at once. Just gonna put that down with some adhesive. Who else gets scrapbook.com texts? I just had one pop up on my watch. I get those pretty frequently. Oh, I want to cover up that little area there that was not aligned. There we go. Did everybody else just get a text? Yes. Mickey, I've seen a few people say to ink the folder, but honestly, I don't want to stain this because it is going to someone already. Like kind of some of the stamps have a little color, but yes, you can definitely do that. If you want to do that instead, if this was what you're taking inspiration from, you can do that and then add it to the Facebook album. Everybody's getting the text. Okay, let's figure out a sentiment to go on here, friends. I think it needs something else. I'm gonna get out some of the ones from the Advent. Kind of like from the set that Carmen sent in. We have You Always Have a Way of Making My Day. I think that is cute, and you guys do. Or now that might be more if we had an image. Let me see what else I have. Let me look back here. Oh my gosh, guys. I have fabulous news. I have fabulous news. Has nothing to do with this sentiment. Give me some light bulbs. This was not a light bulb moment, but I'm very excited. Does anybody think they know what I found? Put it over in the chat if you think you do. Stephanie says, "Are you saying I don't want to clean it?" I have been cleaning everything, but like even some of the stamps are stained, so it is a little harder to clean those embossing folders and getting all those cracks. I am cleaning up though for everybody. Does anybody think they know what I found? Luann got it, I think. Oh, somebody, Catherine said my missing die. You guys, I was so bummed because I thought I lost this die, which is my favorite one from the Gummy Pan holiday. I think it was the Christmas Advent calendar. I am so excited. Yay! The angels sang, the birds cheered. Oh, I'm so excited. It was in with my pink and Maine stuff from the advent calendars. I bet I had all of my favorite stuff set aside, and I bet I just put it in there with it. I am so excited. This is so exciting. Yay! Hopefully I don't lose it again. But we need to talk about a sentiment. So let me go back over there and I'm gonna find something. Find another option for us to vote on, even though I do really like that one from Carmen. All right, I think another option, guys. So my other option will be one of the dies from Pink and Maine. Catherine is looking for her day 25 Marianne Design Advent die. Which one was that, Catherine? I have all of mine on a little magnet panel, so I don't know what day 24 was. All right, we'll either do the stamp sentiment and cut it out with some shape, and it says you always have a way of making my day, which get out your poll lights in the chat. Some of you might have already done it. So that stamp sentiment, or a thank you to thank all of you guys for being here for my series. So let me get that. I'm ready. So we'll do, we'll do stamp or die. That way I don't have to type out too much. So which sentiment? Stamp or the die? And yes, I know I've spelled die incorrectly. That's just how we do things around here. And I will give you 2 minutes to vote. So you always have a way of making my day, or thank you out of this die cut. So get those in. We'll have maybe a couple more rounds of music. I'm going to stop that a little bit early. You guys can keep voting. But I just went and checked my email. Jessica, like my mouth dropped open. My heart is beating. Thank you so much for that donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you. Oh, wait here. I got to get sorry.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, we got 30 seconds left. Let me play some more music. Jay says, can I get a signed Taylor album now? Jay, do you know that I have, it's not like the album itself isn't signed, but I do have an insert that she signed for her Life of a Showgirl. The amazing thing was you have to be right on it because they sell quickly. Not that I play CDs anymore, but it was really the price of any standard CD. That's kind of nice. That she's not charging like $100 to get the signed insert. So I do have a signature of Taylor's. All right. But you know what? Maybe at the Chicks concert, I can get that signed poster. I think I told you guys that when I went here in Omaha, they had the regular poster, just like their tour poster, and they had a version that was like 90 bucks or something that was signed, but I could not justify the difference. Maybe now I'll have to justify it. Let me show you I'll show you my Taylor Swift autograph. I keep it right over here because I need to find something to store it in. But we see here it says include signed photo. So what she does is signs inserts. So you have the book and then she signs an insert, but you can tell that that's real Sharpie marker. Oh. I also got, before we even knew what the album was, I ordered like a special vinyl, like a special album. Ooh, don't know where it's at, but I don't even have a record player. My daughter bought it, so we both have one. My daughter bought one too, which I should probably find that. That's sad. Okay, guys, I got a little bit sidetracked. Let's find out which sentiment we are using. With 71%, it will be the dyed. Alrighty, now give me some ideas of what color we should cut this out with. Remember, we want to keep it to our color palette. Let me know what you think might look good over in the chat. Stephanie said they have a document, Becoming Taylor Swift on German TV. Oh, that sounds like a good one. I did see last night they had a Toy Story 5 special on some channel here, and she was in that a little bit. Okay, Tamara says green. Cindy says red jumps out the best. Should I bring over some scraps? So, oh no, that wouldn't. I do not think that would be big enough. I'll kind of hold some of these up against there. Hold that up against there so you can kind of see. Here's the green. And I see the darkest color, which would be the eggplant. Here's a little scrap of the eggplant. I see lots of reds coming in. Lisa said black then white, using black as a shadow. So these dyes this doesn't have a shadow, and I don't think I want to cut one out myself, but that would definitely be a possibility. All right, so it looks like red and eggplant are the most popular. I like the holographic, but I don't know if I can get that. It's not quite big enough. Okay, so we'll do, for this sentiment, the pinky, I'm going to call it red. We'll just get the red or the purple, which is the eggplant. So get your pole light out. And this will just be a quick one, okay? Once I get it ready. Sentiment color, red or purple. And I know I did not spell color correctly, but we're going fast here, friends. So you have 1 minute to vote on this. This is going to be a quick one. Oh, that would be an option too, Jay, to cut them both out and offset them. All right, get your votes in. Hi, Jessica. Thank you again for the super duper generous tip. Thank you, thank you. All right. Time is up, friends. With 57% of the vote, I will cut it out of the eggplant, which I probably need. I'm going to go ahead and get out a bigger scrap, because then I can use the negative space to help me get everything aligned just right on there. I'm going to cut that out, and we're going to see what it looks like with just those letters on there, okay? And I guess I have to be kind of frugal with my eggplant cardstock, since they're not going to be making any more of it. Oh, but it looks like I do have almost a whole package. I think I'll cut it out of that because it's hopefully big enough to do that. Yeah, and we'll see if I need to offset it, because it might not stand out enough. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut another set out of white cardstock, and then we'll adhere those together. I think we need that. You know, I would love a vellum one, Chris. I think I'm gonna try the offset though. All right, am I getting more vellums? Okay, we can do a poll. Now, if I do vellum, I will just like cut a square. Well, yeah, probably a square around it. Or we're gonna offset with white. So, because I want it to stand out against all those colors in the background. So let me show you somehow. Can't really see what it looks like, but our poll will be sentiment background. Are we going to do a white? And yeah, you could definitely do different colors. I'm going to just go with white for this poll. Or should we do some kind of vellum shape? Probably a rectangle. All right, this will be another quick one. 1 minute. And so one for a white cardstock offset, or 2 for a vellum shape. We'll do this one. Thought we could try the vellum out of my wood boards, but it's not quite wide enough. All right, with 63%, we will do a vellum shape. So I'm going to go over and grab a scrap of vellum. I don't think I have any over here. And then I think a couple people wanted me to just try to fussy cut around it. I'll see how I feel. So what I'm going to do, so I know how to space these correctly, is just temporarily tack this down. Apparently I got rid of all my... Oh no, it wants Angie to watch all the way from the beginning again. Just if you click, I know I don't know if you have already clicked, but if you ever like come back in and you're not caught up, if you click on the live word below the video, it will bring you to where we're at. And I know last night when I was watching Craft Roulette, I had to go away for a few minutes, so I was watching on 2 times speed, and when I finally caught up, my video kept buffering and buffering and buffering. And like I tell you guys, go out and come back in. As soon as I did that, it worked. So just so you know, if you're ever buffering, try leaving. You can also try bringing down the quality of the video. You know, like if you're watching on a phone or something little, you don't necessarily need like 1080 or, you know, like HD. So that might help too. All right, so I'm gonna put that there, and then I'm going to add, you know what, I probably will have to fussy cut this silly thing, but I'm gonna put it more in the center just in case, so I have room to work around. And then I am just going to put my liquid right in the opening. Don't get it too close to the edge because you don't want it to glue down the border or the negative space. But this way, you know that everything is going to be arranged how Pink and Main meant it to be arranged, which they are one of our bonus prize sponsors. So make sure to check out the day they sponsored and get entered to win that gift certificate. Oh, look, and here I am putting that on the back of the A. I didn't want to do that. Like a little puzzle. Erica said she is not missing the Pink and Main Advent box. Yes, it is always a good one. And if you do want to know when the Advent calendars go on sale, you're going to want to sign up for my email list because as soon as I know anything, I will send out emails. I think my O's upside down. Welcome, Elise. Glad that you're here. Make sure to smash that like button. Aw, thank you, Chris, for your super chat in honor of my 10th anniversary. Thank you so much. I gotta get the right one.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Chris. Oh, did Kristen? Oh, Kristen, she's on her phone, so hard to watch where I'm at. So I'll check the replay. Awesome. All right, I might. Oh yeah, like I think I got a little too crazy with my gluing. I'm gonna have to replace some of these. All right, I'm gonna let that sit for just a little bit longer to dry. All right, let's go ahead and let's do a stamp of approval check. Here on my channel, I call those thumbs up stamps of approval. And also when you share my video with another crafty friend, family member, neighbor, frenemy, whoever you want to share it with, as long as they're kind, they can come over here to the chatter box and join us. Right now, friends, we have, that's amazing, 126 thumbs ups. Now we have 108 people watching, but I know some people have came and went. So if you have arrived here just recently, please make sure to smash that like button. It's free, it's quick, it's easy, right underneath this video. Thank you so much. All right. So we'll have that. And okay, I'll go ahead. I'm not crazy about fussy cutting, but I will go ahead and ask after Lisa. Lisa says, I'm amazing. Thank you. And my sheet loads help keep her 83-year-old mother stocked in handmade greeting cards. Congrats on 10 years. That is so awesome. Thank you for sharing that story. I love that you and your mom can get some enjoyment from sheet loads, friend.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And I cut it off.
Very much.
I always think if I hit like pause, which I don't know why, I think it's going to continue to play it, but it doesn't. And I want to get your applause in. So sorry about that I cut off your thank you very much. Kimberly was probably lost on, she didn't know how to finish her sentence on there since I stopped it too early. All right, get your pole lights out. Get your pole lights out. Am I just going to cut this out? I don't know if I have any, the circle would be quite large to fit around there. So I just think like a rectangle around it, or do you want me to try to fussy cut it? This is going to be super quick, guys. So let's see, vellum. Should I rectangle or a fussy cut? Which when you see my fussy cutting on this, it could be crazy. So I'll give you 1 minute to get in the votes for that. Well, let me show it. All right, 1 for just cut it out in a rectangle, maybe round the corners, and 2 for a fussy cut. Oh, Marilyn, great idea. That's definitely what I'm doing is fussy cut suggestion. All right, 68% of you, over 2/3, want me to fussy cut, and I love that suggestion to trace around the die, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I did just get out a pencil, that way if I don't cut it perfectly, I try to erase it from there. So I'm just going to make sure that's held in place. I'll just do very lightly around there. While I'm thinking about it, if you are a die cut or paper trimmer level channel member, don't forget that the deadline for the May challenge is the 15th at midnight. And last time I checked, we were nowhere close to our 25 participants. So even if you don't want to enter to win the prize, I hope that you will play along with that challenge. And then let's just have that slight little shadow there. Angie said that her husband's so sweet. He doesn't like making cards, but watches YouTube to connect with her and her peeps. She can hear the echo from upstairs. Hello, Jason. Okay, it's, you know what? You know, when I fussy cut, I'm going to turn on some music for you guys because this is going to take me a while and I have to concentrate. Distance, and that is when I look at you guys in the camera. I'm almost done. If you get this postcard, do not look too close at the fussy cutting, even though I have that line to follow. It is not. Oops. Where's my white eraser at? Off the vellum pretty well. And then I'm just going to glue this down with liquid glue to the background. Bring in my glass for it. I do need to clean this off. I don't want to get ink over my hands. Thank you, Teresa. Erica's new cat is trying to report some of our chatterboxers. I did something, where was I at yesterday? Oh, I wanted to repost something, and I just looked quickly, and I hit report instead of repost, so I had to back out of there. I tell you what, buttons change all the time, and I'm reporting people I don't want to. Alrighty. Now I'm going to do my best to just get adhesive right behind where the letters are. So, oh, that was not my best. Just so it doesn't show through the vellum. So this is Presley's first official day of unemployment. Well, I guess maybe half a day yesterday, but she was told she did not need to come in to finish her 2 weeks out. So this is her first full Saturday off in a while, unless we had something to do and she had to take it off. Oh. Oh. Okay, even though I already put the glue on there, should we do, oh gosh, I might have to re-put the glue on there. I think I will. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo that because I actually kind of like the way that looks too. Should we do it horizontal or vertical? Let me get out, or you guys get out your pole lights. And I kind of, either way, I think I'll center it, but should we do it horizontal or vertical? Let me get a widget ready. All right, this will be a quick one, 1 minute. All right, 1 for horizontal, and I will have to put more glue on it. 1 for horizontal, 2 for vertical. If you're on replay, you can let me know which you would have chosen as well down in that comment section below. That one was a little bit closer, 54% horizontal. Okay, I do have to put some more glue on here because it got a little dry while we were doing the poll. I'm going to get some bigger magnets, guys. So Glassboard Studio has all kinds of magnets. I like my ruler. I don't usually use it for a ruler. I just use it when I need something bigger to be held down. Now I have that song in my head. We'll give that some time to dry and make sure to stick around because I will be giving this project away to one lucky live viewer. And right now, ooh, oh my gosh, guys, 133 stamps of approval. Thank you so much. Keep those coming if you're just coming in. Oh, Gary, Angie got her main member challenge submitted. If she can do it, anyone can. Kind of like Craft Roulette. Anybody can do it. Serena says these magnets are on her wish list. I love these. I love the bigger ones. Teresa says the same, which Teresa got me some cute cherry, some fruity, like there's a cherry magnet. And oh, wait, the other one, a flower. They were so cute. I use those when I need something decorative to hold it down. All righty. Let's see, guys. Here is today's card, which uses one, because Kristen sent in 2 embossing folders for today's prize. And then I used the vines, and then the other one was some Christmas elements too, a tree, pine cones, a gift, a reindeer, and some baubles there. And here is what we made. Oh, you know what, guys? We need one more thing. What do we need? What does this need? I'm going to, I have 2 pre-cuts left. So I have white, which you know what, executive decision, this is already cut. I think it looks good with all the colors. I'm just going to put a white background on this one. I do see some people say I forgot the sparkle. You're right. I do usually like to add some bling to my creations. I haven't done much embellishing on these. And I think the sparkle on this is kind of some of those strips there in the background. But yes, you could add some gems, some enamel dots. You could spray it with sparkle spray. The possibilities are endless, you guys. I agree, Stephanie. I think the white one looks good. So we'll let that dry. Alrighty. And yes, Angie, you are correct. The splatter has added some sparkle for us. Yay. All right. I want to kind of clean up my work surface because I wanted to get out all of the gifts that the subscriber sent in so you could have a sneak peek at the grand prize. So I have a mess here, you guys. Look at that. I'm going to move this out of the way for just a second. And do I have a box or something around here? Okay, you know what? Here. It's like when you hide stuff in a closet. Do not open the door, guys. Do not open the door. Okay, just a little bit's peeking out there. Let's look. If you are ready to see all of the prizes that will be in the grand prize, I want you over in the chat. Yeah, like here, Amy. I was just gonna say, like, if you can find a little gift box. Rita has some stars. find what you think is an appropriate emoji for seeing all of the prizes together. Oh my goodness, guys, this looks so great. Wait till you see everything. So we have day 1 from Carmen, and she, remember, has 2 of these to give away as a bonus prize for that day. Dawn shared the Swifty set, and remember, if you win and don't want it, I will trade out something from my treasure box, but if you do want it, I am absolutely okay with that too. Do not feel bad. All righty, and we have, oh my gosh, I need to get these out, guys. I know the 10 days flew by, I just saw someone say, but man, I think that was Barbara. Yep, Barbara, the cute little not too shabby. This was day 3 from Dawn. Day 4 from Jay was when we made the little beachy layout with the dies. Day 5 was Debbie with our little goosey stamp set. Day 6, Michelle with the butterfly that everybody loved. Put that right up there. That was day 6. I don't even know what I just said. Day 7 was Erica with her little Crafty Friends Stick Together set. Day 8 was a little Stargazer from Amy. Day 9 was the embossing folder from Allison with the little embossing folder and stamp for the middle. And then today, the final day, can you guys believe we made it through 10 days, are the little strip embossing folders from Kristen. How awesome are those, you guys? If you're not sure if you're qualified to enter to win this, I forgot to say earlier, make sure to check out the kickoff video, watch it one time all the way through, and I give you all of the details. But this is all going to one lucky friend. Megan has a question. Can you enter even if you missed other days? You can, Megan. You do have until probably about the 20, well, for the bonus prizes, you have until the 20th to leave your comments, but you'll have until around the 25th of this month to go back and watch the replays and collect those secret words. The more secret words you collect, the more entries you get into that final drawing. But yes, you do still have time, if you just joined us, to go back and collect yourself some more entries. I am out of Alani. Perfect timing with my live stream. Let's go ahead and thank our sponsors once again. Our subscribers who sent in the gifts for this fabulous grand prize: Dawn, Michelle, Barbara, Erica, Debbie, Jay, Kristen, Carmen, Amy, and Allison. Thank you so much. You made this series what it is. Thank you as well to all of our fabulous bonus prize sponsors for the daily giveaways. Not Too Shabby, Trinity Stamps, Choose Joy with Carmen, who is my Stampin' Up dealer, Tailored Expressions, Gina K Designs, Color Me Nordic, 12 by 12 Cardstock Shop, Pink and Main, Glassboard Studio, and Pear Blossom Press. I appreciate all of those companies who said, yes, we will give you something to give away. So thanks again. If you are going to support them with a purchase, please let them know in the comment section that Call Me Crafty Al sent you. That way they know it's worth sponsoring me for future things if I ask. But I will tell you, I'm pretty shy when it comes to asking for stuff like that. I usually just pay for it myself, except, like Carmen came right out and she's like, I have extras. Do you want to do a giveaway? And then Vivica is always like sponsoring like my special Advent series, both for something for me to open and to give away. So I know that they would appreciate your support. And let's go ahead and revisit. Let me get the slide back to the front. All of the bonus prizes, which you do have to go to each day's video, find out what you need to do to enter. But we have Carmen, and then Color Me Nordic, 12 by 12 Cardstock Shop, Not Too Shabby, Pink and Main, Pear Blossom Press, Tailored Expressions, Trinity Stamps, Glassboard Studio, and last but not least, Gina K Designs. Amazing, amazing. Such a great way. I hope that you enjoyed celebrating my 10th anniversary here with me. It is today. And you know what I thought about this morning when I woke up? I like to decorate and do fun things when I celebrate, like with Mary at Craft Roulette if she has me on during one of her celebrations. And I did nothing fun in the background of my studio today for my 10th because, like, even look, um, Mary let me on to help them celebrate their 6th birthday. I still have the balloon here, but look, if they let me help them celebrate their 9-year, I might still have that balloon. But can you believe I did nothing? I might have thought about it yesterday if I did not feel like doo-doo in the afternoon. So Carmen says it's the last day for free shipping. So if you are looking for a Stampin' Up! Dealer of your own, Carmen's site is linked in the description box below. To get to her Stampin' Up! Site, you're going to want to check out the bonus sponsors section because in the subscriber sponsors, it links to her YouTube channel, which, hey, if you're not a subscriber, head on over there and do that as well. All righty. Teresa says it's been a fabulous experience. She had a wonderful week. Love it. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you to our generous donors. Lisa says, what's my favorite color? Well, besides rainbow, like aqua, like teal. I know there are so many different color blues. My husband's always like, look at your favorite color. I'm like, not quite. This is kind of close. This one here is kind of close. That's my favorite color besides rainbow. I also enjoy purple in honor of my mom. Alrighty, thank you guys for those. Should we give away the postcard? Let me clean up all the goodies. Jode, oh, whoops. Oh, I tried to click on the wrong thing to show you guys. So Jody has been a member for 45 months. Almost 4 years, and says happy 10th and looking forward to the next 10. Me too. Do you think that we'll be celebrating 20 years? I don't know about that. Maybe 15, but I don't know. We'll see. Yay. Oh, Suzanne, we'll go over to the Facebook group one last time and see if we have any new creations added. But let's go ahead and get the postcard and the consolation prize given away. I'm going to put this back in its envelope so I don't lose it. Amy says rainbow and purple or teal are her favorite colors as well. Awesome. Those are some great colors. I do love a rainbow. All righty. Where did I put my postcard? There it is. It's still drying on my glass board. So let's take one look at that. And then I will later put my little stamp circle on the back with the day 10 on there. But here is the postcard that we created together today, friends. So fun. As always, to be entered to win this, you must be at least 18 years old. I would appreciate you subscribing to my channel. I would appreciate you smashing that like button. It can be worldwide, but if you have already won a postcard during this series, you cannot enter to win today's, all right? And the same things will apply to the consolation prize, except if you've already won a sticker, you cannot enter to win that one. But let me go ahead and get the giveaway ready for this. All right, if all of that applies to you and you would like this postcard to be on its way after the entire series is all over and the winners are announced, one time over in the chat box, I want you, let me make sure I got that. I want you to type in, clicking the wrong things, hashtag thank you. And you're going to want to make that all one word, friends. The hashtag no spaces. If you do happen to see that you typed it incorrectly, that it doesn't look like it does on screen, you can retype it once to get your entry, but there is no reason to spam the chat because each user only does get one entry into the giveaway. You have about 1 minute and 40 seconds left, and I will play you some music while you get that in and give your stamp of approval, your thumbs up if you have not yet already. All right, I was trying to play another song. The time is almost up and it won't work. So we will call that good for music. And let's go ahead and find out who the lucky winner of the Day 10 thank you postcard will be. Good luck to everyone and congratulations to Lisa. Congratulations, Letha. Letha, oh my goodness. I got the TH in Myth Mod in my mouth instead of the S for Lisa. Congratulations. Make sure to stick around. Remember what it says your username is on screen. You will need that to claim your postcard, which I'll tell you how to do that here in just a minute. The next thing, guys, that you can enter to win, the very exclusive, the very sought after, because check this out. Amy said she's not going to enter to win the postcard because she wants the sticker and this is her last chance. So good choosing because you can only win one today. All right, so let me show you that super duper exclusive sticker, friends. I attended the surprise Advent live stream series and all I got was this lousy sticker. There are only 12 or so of these in the world, and you could possibly win one if you would like to. Let me get it ready. If you would like to win this sticker, same things apply. 18, please subscribe, please like, can be worldwide, but you cannot have won a sticker already in the series. You will have 2 minutes to get in hashtag lousy, hashtag LOUSY, exactly like it looks on screen, friends, no spaces, spelled just like that. You need the hashtag. Again, if you happen to misspell it or you put in a space, do retype it one time so you get your entry in. Alrighty, you guys, before we find out who gets the lousy sticker, I just went over and previewed the Facebook album, and I think we might even have more added than Suzanne. So let's take another look at that. And then don't forget, you can add yours to the specific album here. So we ended off with Tamra's, and here we go to Luann. I'm going to guess day one. I'm going to guess day one because of the berries. And then this one probably, don't forget guys to please go back in and put the day. Leave it as a comment if you can't do it on the photo. I'm going to guess this is day 2 with the cup. Almost day 3, Luann, with our little heart hands, because remember I did some ink blending onto that. And then Luann, day, I think in 5 with our little goosies, our little birdie friends. And then that one would be day 6 with the kind of ink blended or the splattered or smushed background and the white butterfly. And thanks a chameleon. That might be our crafty implements one, which was day 7. Day 8 was the stargazer. So we have the little telescope because mine had the telescope on it too. And then Suzanne, day 10, which was inspired. She has a little embossed strip. It looks like maybe she did some ink blending in the background. Oh, and she did sand it off. You can kind of see those white edges around her honeycomb shapes. And we have Arlene. This is her day 10 with the different stripes in the background and her thank you. Ah, those are so fun, friends. Thank you for playing along. Keep those coming. Let's go ahead and change it back to our lousy sticker and find out who the lucky winner is. Make sure to stick around both of our winners today, and I will tell you how to claim your prize. Stephanie wants an iron-on design saying, I attended and didn't even win a lousy sticker. Who knows, Stephanie? Maybe today is your lucky day. All right, let's find out who the lucky winner is of our final lousy sticker consolation prize. Oh. All righty. Oh, Luann, did I miss your words on there? I must not be looking very well. Sorry about that. Hopefully I got them all right. Oh, Carmen, you win the lousy sticker, friend. The Choose Joy with Carmen, one of our bonus prize and subscriber sponsors, will be getting our final lousy sticker. Congratulations. And thanks again to everybody for being here. Both of my winners, remember what it said your username was on screen. And then down at the bottom of the description box below is a Google form you'll need to fill out to claim your postcard or your lousy sticker. You'll need to know which day it is, which is day 10, which prize you won, and you're going to give me your full name and your mailing address, as well as an email if I need to reach out with any questions. Thanks again to everybody for being here during this series. I appreciate it. I had a fun time. It flew by at the beginning of the series. And I was like, oh, we got 10 days together. And at the end, it's like, we only had 10 days. So I hope you all had fun. Let's find out who's going into the bubblegum bonus machine today. I will pick another 4 names. This will be, you will enter to be in this if you are qualified for that grand prize giveaway. And remember to watch the kickoff video to find out if that is you. You can have your name in the bubblegum bonus machine as many times as you're here live to enter, or like in the comments below. If you leave those special comments, you can win multiple days on that as well. So it's always good to follow those. Let's go ahead. I will get the giveaway tool ready for our bubblegum bonus. All right, if you would like to be one of the 4 friends going into our final bubblegum bonus machine drawing, one time over in the chat box, type in #bubbles. Make sure you do have the S on that, friends. All one word, no spaces. Everything applies the same before. Alrighty. I did have a question from Amy. She said, "What tool do I use for these hashtag giveaways?" This is StreamYard's giveaway tool, which is the service I pay for my live streams. Nightbot can also do it as well, but it would not be up on screen like this. It is just you have to do it in a different screen, and then it would put the winner as a comment into the chatter box. Alrighty, guys. Are we ready to find out who the 4 names going into the final bubblegum machine drawing are? If your name does pop up, there's nothing you need to do to claim this today. I just put it into the virtual bubblegum bonus machine. But if your name does get pulled on that recap and giveaway rules video, there will be something you have to do to claim it and a time frame to do so. So let's go ahead and find our 4 lucky names today. Good luck, everyone. Deb F, congratulations. Name number 2 going in today will be you can put some drum rolls in the chat. Stephanie's already done it. Jason! Look at that. Good thing you're watching today, Jason. Number 3 name going in today will be Erica L. Congratulations, Erica. And name number 4. Name number 4. The final name for our bubblegum bonus drawing is Ruth. Congratulations, Ruth. And thank you again, everybody, for being here. I'll go ahead and pull one more name because we got to 140 thumbs ups. But that's not why I'm pulling another name. I just want to. All right, number 5 today. Our bonus name going into the bubblegum bonus is Susie OC. Congratulations. Make sure to watch that final recap and giveaway rules video to know if you are one of the friends who gets your names pulled for that giveaway. What that does is, I'm gonna move this. Those will be for extra entries into the final giveaway. So again, just if you're collecting the secret words that are qualified for the grand prize. If you missed the beginning, I did go over kind of the timeline for that. Because if you do like reach out with questions, I'll just tell you to come watch the beginning of this video. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you to everybody who, including our crafty friend today in the chatter box, and Jessica B, who I know is already gone, gave virtual tips, super chats, super stickers, added to the Crispy Diet Coke Fund with little cat here for Jay, as well as added to our new memberships with gifting, because guys, we surpassed this little audience. I am pretty sure. So thank you to everybody for doing that. I appreciate it, and I know that our new gifted members will hopefully too. Ruth, the grand prize will not include a lousy sticker. I am out of the ones that are cut to that size, and the other ones got cut a little incorrectly. I don't know what I had done to my, that's not what I wanted to do. I got somehow, I did something to my silhouette or how I was putting the stuff on the background, and they did not cut correctly. Alrighty, I'm glad everybody had fun. Love it, love it. If you have any final questions, you can get those in now. We'll hang out for another few minutes or so. A lousy sticker, like a consolation prize. All right. Yeah, I'm just sticking to this because I know that the friends were liking the stickers, and since not everybody can win a postcard, I thought that was a good fun time. Just have a little something extra each day. Factory seconds, yeah. I might have gotten rid of them. Alrighty, guys. Thank you. I don't see any questions come up. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks once again to our bonus prize sponsors and then our subscriber sponsors who contributed to the grand prize. It made for such a fun celebration. And who knows, maybe here is to 10 more. Um, Arlene said, "Do I ever give the final amount of words?" No, I do not, Arlene. Those are just, if you're there to catch them, you get them. Some are specifically only for members. Like I gave Kristen one because she was nice enough to let Allison go yesterday. But you just got to look for all my posts, all my emails, and read them completely. So I don't ever give out the total. Because, too, if you're like a member, the amount you get per level is a little bit different. Lisa said she'll be sending me something as well. Oh, thank you. And Suzanne says December 1st is far away. It is, but you know what? It's going to be here in no time, especially for me. I have the Taylorville tribute band next weekend, and then it's of course getting ready for the next sheet load. July, my sister's coming, so I'll be cleaning probably the beginning of the month. August, right? I'll be in Kansas City for Craft Roulette Live, and then September might be kind of slow, but then October I have my trip to Chicago and my trip to Des Moines, one weekend right after the other. So I know for me it will fly by. Elisa, isn't the recap tomorrow? No, Elisa, if you missed the beginning, I tell you when the recap and giveaway rules will be up. Question, another lousy sticker for the Christmas Advent series. I will think about that. We can maybe do that. Yeah. All right. Cindy says, can't wait to meet me in August in Missouri. Yes. Just a heads up. And I said this a lot last year. Oh, thank you, Kimberly, for the reminder. I said this a lot last year. While I seem outgoing in these videos, I am not in real life, friends. So I would love for you to come up to me, say hi, say your YouTube username, because I might not know it from your name tag, but I will definitely chat with you once you say hi. But I am pretty shy in person. I try to be outgoing, but it doesn't always work. Kimberly did remind me we need to change my subscriber counter because we have the exciting number, friends. Ugh. I think when I talked about it, I forgot. So I can't remember when the last time we checked was, but today I happened to catch the number, the same forwards as backwards, which are my favorites. 44,844 subscribers. Thank you to each and every one of you. And if you're new here, I hope that you will click on that subscribe button. Alrighty. Yes, I hope to do some more lives, hoping for each Saturday. But when I do have stuff going on, I will have to skip them. All right. It's exciting. And another exciting thing today, I found my die. I am so, so thrilled. All right, guys, thank you so much. Reach out if you have any questions. My email address is always at the bottom of the description box below. If you are a member, you have a special members only email to reach out to me at. And until then, I hope you're all having a crafty day. Bye-bye, guys.